discuss about transversal line. In geometry, it is very important line. How we define transversal line, which line is said to be transversal line. It is also line, but what conditions should be for being a transversal line? Now, a line passes through two distinct lines and intersects at two distinct points, then this line is said to be transversal line. A line which passes through two given lines at two distinct points, then this line is said to be transversal line. Okay? The two given lines may be parallel, may not be parallel. In both cases, a line which intersects these two lines at distinct points, then this line is said to be a transversal line. That's good. Now, here I am taking two given lines, A line, A. L and M are two given lines, and a third line, which is denoted by a small p, passes through two given lines and intersect two distinct points, P and Q. Then this line P is said to be transversal. Here two given lines A and M are taking parallels to each other. Now, in other case, when the given lines A and M are not parallel, but a third line which passes through these two lines and intersect two distinct points, then this line, third line denoted by P, is called transversal line. Now, a transversal line intersects these two points. There, at each point, four angles are formed. Here, this point P, angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, and 4 angles are formed. Here at angle Q, there are also four angles formed by this transversal line, denoted by pi, that is 6, 7, 8. Okay? The first line, the line which intersects at point P, there are four angles, 1, 2, 3, 4 are formed. Another line A, which intersect as Q, here there are also four angles, 5, 6, 7, 8 and are formed. Now there are 8 angles when transversal line passes through two given distinct lines. Okay. Now, out of 8 angles, which pair of angles are called by particular name? First, I am taking the pair of angles formed by transversal on two given lines, and this pair of angles will be corresponding angles. So, which pair of angles are called corresponding angles in that figures? Here, angle 1 and angle 5 are called corresponding angles, and 4 and 8 are called corresponding angles. Here, two pairs of angles 1 and 5 together are called corresponding, another pair 4 and 8 are called corresponding angles. On left hand side, angles 2 and 6 are called corresponding angles. Another pair of angles 3 and 7 are also for corresponding angles. Okay. So to denote the angles by letter, putting letter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 likewise in that given figure, then easily you can find out which pair of angles are called corresponding angles by looking the angles on the given figures. Okay, so these are the corresponding angles. Now another pair of angles formed by transversals on two given lines will be alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles means that angle should be interior, inside, between two lines, and that angle should be interior. So here in these two lines, the angles 3 and 5 are called alternate interior angles, and angle 4 and 6 are called alternate interior angles. Okay. And another angles, consecutive interior angles. Consecutive interior angles. In that figures, which interior angles will be consecutive interior angles. On one side here, there are two interior angles 4 and 5. So these angles 4 and 5 are called consecutive interior angles. And here 3 and 6. And 3 and 6 on the left part of transversals, the angles which are 3 and 6 will be consecutive interior angles. Okay. Today we learn what is transversal lines and what are the corresponding angles or alternate angles, consecutive angles, when the angles formed by transversal on two given lines, then a pair of angles which are known by a particular name. Okay, in the figure we have seen, or we can say by denoting the angles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you can easily identify which pair of angles will be corresponding angles and which pair of angles will be alternate interior angles. Okay. So everybody will remember by making the figures of transversal lines and putting the angles y1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 and identify the corresponding angles, alternate angles and consecutive interior. Okay. And in these figures, what will be alternate exterior angles? Look at the figures and see the angles which are formed by transversals on two given angles. out of 8 angles, which angles will be alternate exterior angles. I am talking about alternate exterior angles. Alternate exterior angles. Alternate exterior angles. Here angle 1 and 7, angle 1 and angle 7 are called alternate exterior angles, and angle 2 and angle 8. Angle 2 and angle 8 are called alternate exterior angles. Okay. So recall all these angles which are taught in the class and make the figures footing the letters denoted on the angles, and then see what will be alternate interior angles, what will be corresponding angles, and what will be alternate exterior angles. Okay. And after that, we will study tomorrow in each case the corresponding angles are equals, alternate angles are equals, and sum of consecutive angle is 150 degree. Okay. It will be happen only if two given lines are parallel and transversal intersect these lines at two distinct points. Okay. Then corresponding angles are equal. First, second, alternate angles are equals, and third, the sum of consecutive interior angles is 180 degree. These are called transversal axioms. Okay. With the help of these axioms, we can do the problems of transversal line and given line. Whenever some value of angles are given, we can find the value of other unknown angles with the help of transversal axioms. Okay. So these are the axioms. You will remember it, and it will be applied when we are doing the problems related to that topic. Okay.